Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you're in a bit of a mental fog? Like your brain just isn't as sharp as it used to be? It's a frustrating feeling, and you might be surprised to learn that some of our everyday habits could be the culprits. We often focus on what to do to get smarter, but what about the things we should stop doing? Today, we're diving into 10 habits that are quietly making you less intelligent. And trust me, some of these might really surprise you. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to ditch these brain-draining habits and start feeling sharper, clearer, and more on top of your game. So, if you're ready to unlock your full mental potential, stick around. First up, let's talk about something we're all guilty of: multitasking. We wear it like a badge of honor, right? Juggling emails, listening to a podcast, and trying to get work done all at once. It feels productive, but the science tells a different story. When you multitask, your brain isn't actually doing multiple things at once. It's rapidly switching between tasks. This constant switching tires out your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and focus. Studies show that heavy multitaskers are actually worse at filtering out irrelevant information and slower at switching between tasks than people who focus on one thing at a time. It's like trying to have 5 conversations at once. You end up not really hearing any of them. So the first step to a smarter you is to embrace single tasking. Focus on one thing, finish it, and then move on. Your brain will thank you for it. Number 2 is a big one in our modern world: information overload. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, news updates, social media feeds, and endless content. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. Your brain has a limited capacity for processing information, and when you overwhelm it, your ability to think deeply and critically suffers. You start to skim surfaces instead of diving deep. This constant stream of information also shortens our attention spans. Think about it. How often do you sit down to read a book without checking your phone? To combat this, you need to be intentional about your information diet. Unsubscribe from newsletters you don't read, turn off non-essential notifications, and schedule specific times to check social media or news. Curate your information flow. Don't just consume it passively. Next on our list, habit number 3, not getting enough quality sleep. This is non-negotiable for brain health. We often sacrifice sleep for work, socializing, or just one more episode of our favorite show. But sleep is when your brain does its housekeeping. It's when it consolidates memories, clears out toxins that build up during the day, and prepares for the next day. When you consistently skimp on sleep, you're robbing your brain of this crucial maintenance time. The result? You feel groggy, your memory is fuzzy, you can't focus, and your problem-solving skills take a nosedive. It's not just about the number of hours, but the quality of sleep too. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine, avoiding screens before bed, and making your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep can make a world of difference. Prioritize your sleep like your intelligence depends on it, because it does. Habit number 4 is avoiding new experiences. Our brains are wired to learn and adapt. When you fall into a routine and do the same things day in and day out, your brain gets lazy. It goes on autopilot. Learning new things and having new experiences creates new neural pathways. It's like a workout for your brain. This doesn't mean you have to go skydiving every weekend. It can be as simple as trying a new recipe, taking a different route to work, learning a few phrases in a new language, or visiting a museum you've never been to. The key is to challenge your brain with novelty. Step out of your comfort zone, even in small ways. The more you expose your brain to new stimuli, the more flexible and powerful it becomes. A curious mind is a sharp mind. Coming in at number 5 is a habit that's easy to fall into: engaging in too much passive entertainment. Think about mindlessly scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV for hours on end. While relaxation is important, this kind of passive consumption requires very little mental effort. Your brain is just receiving information, not actively processing, analyzing, or creating. Compare that to activities that engage your brain, like reading a challenging book, playing a strategy game, having a deep conversation, or working on a creative project. These activities force your brain to think, connect ideas, and solve problems. So try to balance your passive entertainment with more active, mentally stimulating hobbies. Instead of another hour of scrolling, pick up a puzzle or call a friend for a real chat. Habit number 6 is neglecting your physical health. The mind-body connection is incredibly powerful. What you do with your body directly impacts your brain's function. A sedentary lifestyle is a major offender. Regular exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivering essential oxygen and nutrients. It also stimulates the growth of new brain cells and strengthens the connections between them. You don't have to become a marathon runner. Even a brisk 30-minute walk each day can significantly boost your cognitive function. Similarly, what you eat matters. A diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can lead to inflammation and oxidative stress, which damages brain cells. On the other hand, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins, think the Mediterranean diet, provides the fuel your brain needs to thrive. Number 7 is a subtle one: spending too much time with people who don't challenge you. The saying "you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with" holds true for your intellect as well. If you're constantly surrounded by people who engage in gossip, negative talk, or shallow conversations, it can drag you down. Your mind stagnates. On the other hand, spending time with people who are curious, who discuss big ideas, who challenge your perspectives, and who are passionate about learning will inspire you to be the same. These interactions are like a mental workout. They force you to think critically, articulate your thoughts, and learn new things. Seek out people who lift you up intellectually. Join a book club, attend a workshop, or simply make an effort to have deeper conversations with the people already in your life. Let's move on to habit number 8. Having a fixed mindset. This is the belief that your intelligence and abilities are static, unchangeable traits. If you think "I'm just not a math person," or "I'll never be good at public speaking," you're operating from a fixed mindset. This belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You avoid challenges because you're afraid of failing and proving your lack of ability. The opposite is a growth mindset, the belief that you can develop your abilities through dedication and hard work. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, see failure as an opportunity to learn, and are constantly seeking to improve. Adopting a growth mindset is crucial for intellectual development. Start by noticing your fixed mindset thoughts and replacing them with growth-oriented ones. Instead of "I can't do it," try "I can't do it yet." Habit number 9 is not asking why. As kids, we're full of questions. Why is the sky blue? How does a car work? But as we get older, we often stop asking why. We accept things at face value. This passive acceptance shuts down our critical thinking and curiosity. Asking why is the foundation of deep understanding. It pushes you to look beyond the surface, to understand the underlying mechanisms, principles, and motivations. When you read an article, ask why the author came to that conclusion. When you're given a task at work, ask why it's being done this way. Asking questions keeps your mind sharp and always learning. It turns you from a passive recipient of information into an active explorer of the world. Finally, habit number 10, complaining. It might seem harmless, but complaining is a surprisingly damaging habit for your brain. When you complain, you're focusing on problems and negativity. Neurologically, this reinforces negative neural pathways, making it easier to think negatively in the future. It's like carving a groove in your brain for negativity to flow through. Complaining also puts you in a passive, victim mindset. Instead of looking for solutions, you're just dwelling on the problem. This is the opposite of what an intelligent, proactive mind does. To break this habit, practice gratitude. Actively look for things to be thankful for. And when you face a problem, consciously shift your focus from complaining about it to brainstorming solutions. This solution-oriented mindset is a hallmark of high intelligence. So there you have it, 10 habits that can quietly sabotage your brain power. From multitasking and information overload to neglecting sleep and staying in your comfort zone. The good news is that these are all just habits, and habits can be changed. Start by picking just 1 or 2 from this list to work on. Maybe it's putting your phone away an hour before bed or swapping 30 minutes of scrolling for a brisk walk. Small changes, when done consistently, lead to massive results over time. You have the power to build a sharper, healthier, and more resilient mind. Thank you so much for watching. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on personal growth and living a smarter life. See you in the next one.